Hello, once again, this is Jonah Wart and welcome to my channel. I have a few minutes break. How do you find my backdrop? They're the books that I used to study when I was a law student. Now everything's in the internet. Let's talk about why does it take so long to file an annulment case? We're here to find out. And I have listed 8 points. First, the decision-making process of the parties, meaning the petitioner. How long does it take for him or her to finally decide when to file an annulment case? Is the petitioner emotionally ready to file the annulment case? In my experience, it took me probably 2 years to file. Number 2 is financial preparedness. Well, everybody knows that it is so expensive to file an annulment case. And raising money just to pay the lawyer to get things started is so hard to do, especially for the middle class and low income earners. So some people in this bracket do it extrajudicially. Ever heard of extrajudicial separation? Happens all the time. And they say that an annulment case is just for celebrities and rich people. Number 3, engaging the right lawyer. Some people go on a hunt to find more lawyers who could help them in the filing of their cases. Or, when you have engaged your lawyer, of course the lawyer has to make the interview. So, all these paperwork has to be done by the lawyer. Number 5, the filing of the petition paper. The case that you file in court is called a petition. It means a prayer or a request for the court to order the nullity of your marriage. Filing of the petition may take a week or 2 times. Filing of the case also requires timing. Wait. Number 6. Now the hearing proper of the case. The hearing of the case may take from 1 to 3 years, depending on the availability of your cast of characters in this drama. There is also the state prosecutor. The state prosecutor represents the government to find out if there's collusion in your case. Now the state prosecutor appoints a local prosecutor, it could be the city or the municipal prosecutor, to investigate on whether collusion exists. And then there is also the court social worker who is tasked to find out whether there is really ground for an annulment case to prosper. So he or she will also file a case report and submit this to the court on whether or not the annulment must take place. There's also the availability of all your witnesses. You are required to submit at least 3 witnesses who must sign a judicial affidavit stating everything they know about you and stating why your marriage must fail. I had to track down 3 people who existed before, during, and after the breakdown of the marriage. Now, depending on the court where your case is raffled, the judge might require all 3 of your witnesses to testify, and there are other courts who are okay with even just 1 of your 3 witnesses to testify. Of course, you as the principal witness will have to testify in your behalf. In my experience, there is no such thing as a marathon hearing as far as annulment cases is concerned. So the gap between one hearing to the other is about 2 to 3 months, so that in a year there are 3 hearings for your case alone, or you'd be lucky if you have 4 or 5 within the year. Number 7, the decision of the judge. Then you will have to wait for a couple of months until the judge comes up with his decision. After that, you will receive a copy of your decision, and then you will have to wait for a certain number of days for that decision to become final. If your petition is denied, you can probably file an appeal, but then again, you also have to consider the costs. If your petition is granted, hooray! Party! You're single again. Also consider the cost, but who cares? You're single, and it's time to party. Well, we have a lot to discuss. See you at part 2 of this video. Please do put a thumbs up, comment, and also subscribe to my channel. For Ms. Jonah Wart saying, there is always life and love at the end of a broken marriage.